Hello, welcome to the Leverton review, where I review basically everything that I want to: books, movies, podcasts, plays, plants, birds, whatever. That's the first rule. The second rule is that every review is under 10 minutes from the moment I start talking about the thing, which is now. Today I'm going to review What We Do in the Shadows, the movie that was the inspiration for the TV series. And it was created by Jermaine Clement and Taika Waititi. And Taika, it, I don't want to say he's controversial, because I don't think he is controversial, but he had what people feel like is a misstep in the MCU with Thor, Love and Thunder. But he did some great work in the MCU. I think Thor Ragnarok is his, and um, oh, what is the name of that film where he stars as Hitler? I want to say Jojo Rabbit, but anyway, I don't want to waste time. He has made some great films. Um, and how does this differ from the TV series? Well, the TV series is very American, uh, and this one is very New Zealander. What is the adjective for New Zealand? But yeah, it's very of its place and time. So in the American version, they kind of like put it in some small city outside of New York. I think maybe they live in Newark somewhere, but they live in the United States for sure. And in this one, it's quite different because the actors are different. Like Taika, I'm not going to mangle his last name again, is in this one, and some other New Zealander actors are in. And it's funny. Um, I think the whole situation is more funny. Um, like, especially when they're talking about the Beast, and, it turns out that the Beast is just one of their ex girlfriends. And it's also funny how they became vampires at a certain stage. So each subsequent vampire is kind of cooler, in air quotes, than the other one. And they have this great relationship with this guy, like, who is a normal human, and they all really, really like him. Kind of like the neighbor character on the TV series. One thing that's lacking, I would say, oh, um, and they have a familiar again, and in the TV series, that's the Guillermo character, and it's a guy, and he wants to be a vampire, but in the movie, it's a woman. So I was about to say that there isn't a lot of female energy because famously, oh, Natasha, I think, is the vampire character. Like, I really do love what goes on in the shadows, or what we do. Oh, what is the name of this? Ah, yeah, what we do in the shadows. I really like this series because it has some great funny moments. And this has some funny moments too, but I don't remember any of their names. So, yeah, it's definitely not as over the top, and there isn't that like feminine vampire energy that there is with Natasha. Uh, so it's not as good as the series, but and after, like, I think if I hadn't watched the TV series first, I would have enjoyed this movie more because the premise is like, they're vampires in modern life, and they have to deal with modern life kind of issues. So, and they're not they're just normal people, even though, like how you would imagine what would happen if your neighbors or your friends became vampires. That's pretty much it. And like, the older ones are just more violent because that was the time. So it is kind of like a unique premise, and the humor is funny. But yeah, it seems like a paler version of the TV show, because the TV show had, you know, bigger budget and more writers, funnier writers, and things like that. Would I recommend it? Yeah, sure. If you've never seen What We Do in the Shadows, either the TV series or this movie, yeah, I'd definitely recommend it. It's kind of like a spoof of vampire tropes, so it's good. Yeah. All right. To wrap up this episode, please check out my son's podcast, the Everything and More Etc. podcast. Yeah, we talk about a lot of things. First season is connected to animation. Each episode is an hour, which gives us a lot more time to talk about the topic than this format allows. Thank you, and goodbye.